Hey guys, this is PK News back with the news right now. This is in regards to a Wikipedia page that I'm just gonna list to as well right now. I'm gonna put up a link in the description as well, and it's about human rights abuses in Jammu and Kashmir. There's some really disturbing stories written in this based on facts, and I was just surprised to see that this is open knowledge to everyone, and still, like the world organizations, UN, they're not doing anything about it because the people of Kashmir, they actually need their freedom as well. So I'm just gonna read like snippets from different reports, listen this, and then after that you decide what should be done about Kashmir as well, because the freedom of Kashmiris is a right that they have and it should be exercised. They should be given a chance to vote or whatever. So anyway, starting with in a 1993 report, Human Rights Watch stated that Indian security forces assaulted civilians during search operations, tortured and summarily executed detainees in custody, and murdered civilians in reprisal attacks. According to the report, militants had also targeted civilians, but to a lesser extent than security forces. Rape was regularly used as a means to punish and humiliate communities. Scholar Seema Kazi says it is used as a weapon of war by the state against the population. A 2010 U.S. State Department report stated that the Indian Army in Jammu and Kashmir had carried out extrajudicial killings of civilians and suspected insurgents. The report also described killings and abuse being carried out by insurgents and separatists. All right, just moving on a little bit more because there's a lot of content in this. Indian Armed Forces. Thousands of Kashmiris have been reported to be killed by Indian security forces in custody. Now, this is the same paragraph from there. Then we have Indian Army. The soldiers of 4th Rajputana Rifles of the Indian Army on 23rd February 1991 launched a search operation for the militants in a village. This is the name of the village, Kunan Pushpora, of Jammu and Kashmir, and after which they were accused by locals of allegedly raping 23 women. Think about that, man. Later interviews of victims and witnesses were documented into a short film, Ocean of Tears, which was prevented from being broadcasted. Let's move on. Central Reserve Police Force. During the Amarnath land transfer controversy, more than 40 unarmed protesters were killed by the personnel of Central Reserve Police Force. Then we have fake encounters and killings. Hundreds of civilians, including women and children, have reportedly been extrajudicially, I'm not exactly sure how to say that, but anyway, executed by Indian security forces, and killings are concealed as fake encounters. Despite government denial, Indian security officials have reportedly confessed to Human Rights Watch of the widespread occurrence of fake encounters. So these are kind of things that happen in Kashmir on daily basis. Who's gonna help them? Indian security forces and police have been accused of the systematic use of torture. U.S. officials first showed concern regarding the widespread use of torture in 2007, where they presented evidence to Indian diplomats as well. Sexual violence. Although both security forces and militants are guilty of rape, according to scholars Seema Kazi and Jeffrey Kenny, rape by the former outstrips the later in the both scale and frequency. Rape is said to have been used as a weapon of war against the Kashmiri population. So these are the things. I mean, you can't even go through this and stop to think that what kind of world are we living in? Is this the kind of world freedom of living? There's no right of people who live in Kashmir. I mean, they need to have proper rights. They need to have just a chance to live as humans. Just let them be. So this is it for now. I'm gonna put a link in the description as well for this article. It's on Wikipedia. You can go through all the details. With that, PK News out. You have a nice day. Thank you for listening and watching.